All right, so I'm kind of lost. I think well, as you guys are seeing this video, I guess it would be considered day 47 for you guys. The reason why I kind of hesitated and why I'm kind of, I guess I kind of lost track is because, yeah, with these videos that I'm creating, especially ever since with POV style videos, the ones that I've been doing ever since a couple videos ago. Yeah, it's a lengthy process for editing. I think you guys are already kind of aware about that, as far as how that kind of affects me with my workflow, as far as with editing, exporting, whatever the case may be. I've already kind of talked about it in day 46, so there's no point on talking about it again. But we'll see what happens again, because it's not that I still definitely need a little bit more practice with these style of videos. I guess I still don't have the right way, or more efficient way, let me put it like that. The most efficient way to record these videos. Mostly because, again, I'm experimenting, I'm seeing what works with me, and that's all I can really say. But yet again, we're here, day 47, once again here in my backyard, as we come to expect really at this point, like I've stated. You guys should not be surprised if a grand majority of these... What the hell? Okay, well, that scared me, but... You guys should not be surprised if the grand majority of these videos are shot here in my backyard right now. You guys shouldn't be surprised because, again, I tried my best to find either time in my work schedule, or hell, even locations during my work schedule to possibly maybe shoot a little bit. But if we're talking about like a full dedicated video on one location, then I've kind of come to expect that these videos take roughly 20 to 40 minutes sometimes for me to record, go out, take photos, whatever the case may be. I'm just talking about, getting the shots for these POV style videos. I'm not talking about then editing the video or editing the photos. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking just getting the shots here. Take roughly, give or take, 40 minutes or so. So, like I've already stated, for me to go out during my work schedule and to try to record a POV video, that's just not gonna happen in this case. As sad as it may be, that's just not gonna happen. But it doesn't matter. We'll see what we can do, and we see what will happen. So right now, we're on another location. We're still in the same backyard, but we're at another location. Maybe right now gonna take a look and see what else I can capture. But I think for right now, I think I can already say that there's probably not gonna be a lot of photos for this one. Probably maybe 3, hell, maybe even 2, because I got some other shit to do. But we'll see what happens. But right now, what I'm gonna do is gonna take a look, and we'll see what I can find. Alright, so after some time exploring and seeing what we could find, I think I found a nice spot. Again, primarily with these videos, we're going to be focusing on landscapes, since I just don't have a subject with me, or maybe from time to time I may bring someone over here, but that's still going to be decided on. But for right now, it's just landscape, as you guys saw from day 45 and then also from day 46. It's going to be landscape. So we obviously know the Sony a6400 is our camera. Again, I've been kind of primarily using this lens only. We're going to go with the 30mm f1.4 from Sigma. Just mostly because, again, I've already stated it, that just I kind of like its look, its distortion on certain images, and I from time to time prefer more than the 18 to 50mm, the one that I have with me. But mostly it's also because I got the polarizer on my camera, and I still yet to have one for my 18 to 50mm. So maybe I need to work on that. But for this case, nice 30mm should do the trick, and we shouldn't have to worry about that. Now, also one thing I have been realizing is that with what I'm doing right now, I know I like to explain to the camera as far as what my plan is and what I'm trying to accomplish, but I don't think you guys can see, as in firsthand, like what's going on. So maybe invest in an external monitor, and then record in that, so then you guys can also see like what my camera's seeing. Maybe an option, but I'm only gonna really have to think about that after some time. But that may be an option, but again, we'll really have to see. So right now, again, just taking some attempting to take the photo here. I think my goal is that we're trying to get the reflections, or as much reflections from the water as possible for the leaves. And maybe after some editing, or after adjusting some sliders, we may come up with something good. So maybe just a few more photos here, and so then that should be good, and we shouldn't have no more issues moving forward. So just one more photo. Alright, I think we took enough photos for this one. So now what we're gonna do is, I could move around and take more different angles, but I think the photos that we took so far in this case with this photo, or with this photo scene, I think that should be good enough. So for this photo scene, we'll call it quits. So now what we're gonna do is head off to our next photo, or at least look for another photo scene and see what else we can capture. I still have no idea I still, to be honest, don't have an idea as far as what we can capture, but I'm sure after some time looking, I'm sure I will come up with something. But we'll see what the next photo scene will be. I know for last video I at least tried and I think I fairly did speak a little bit about this, but well, first, the only reason why I didn't speak about it kind of properly last video is because I think you guys saw that there was a mysterious cut kind of towards the last portion of the video. It's because with the X4 I have gestures on that when I raise my hand close to the camera, it kind of detects that, oh, okay, it wants me to stop recording. So that's why from time to time when I'm moving around my hands, I guess the camera registers that, oh, I'm trying to stop recording, which in reality that's not what I'm trying to accomplish. But anyways, I have stated this yesterday, but just to kind of clarify it a little bit more, just because due to that little weird cut, I've thought about it, and I've kind of established a workflow, especially for these new style of videos. And I can sadly confirm that if I want to continue doing this style of video, as far as with POV style, these POV videos, unfortunately, that will have to see the end of me daily uploading. As we can take an example for right now, as I'm recording this video, the 8th of May, I just finished uploading day 45 last night. I also edited all the X4 footage from day 46 and maybe possibly today I may edit the photos I took from day 46. Maybe it's possible I may upload day 46 today as I'm recording this video, but just to keep it fair, just to keep it kind of I guess some sort of rhythm, or I have that little scheduled on me, I'm gonna be probably uploading, as far as with you guys seeing these videos, I'm gonna be doing it the way how I used to do it back then, as far as uploading a video every other day. So every 2 days is when you guys should expect a video from me, right? As sad as it may be, as you know, is a kind of, as it breaks my heart a little bit. I mean, to be fair, that's just kind of got to be the way how it is. As unfortunate as it is, it's just got to be the way how it is. Again, with every single videos, especially ever since I've started to this style of videos, I try my best. I really do try my best to work on the videos as much as possible, as far as with editing the photos and then kind of reframing the footage afterwards. I really do try my best, and I was really trying to push it to, or I was kind of testing to see if I was able to do it every other day, or to do it not, how can I say it, not every other day, but let's say today I upload one, and then not the next day but the following day to upload, which I guess you would consider every other day, but to try to upload as more frequent as possible. But I've tried it. I think I've also kind of sat down and I really tried to, and I think I also talked not really talked to no one, but really just kind of analyzed the little situation, not really so much situation, but just the dilemma I have in front of me regarding about, you know, not being able to do this every or upload them every day, right? As far as with recording and all that, yeah, sure, I can go ahead and do that every day. That's really no issue. But it's mostly the reframing for the X4, and then the editing the photos afterwards. That's what really kind of bugs. That's not really what bugs me, but that's what mostly kind of delays the video for me, because it's a bunch of reframing, going back, and all that shit that you guys quite frankly don't need to know, because it's nothing you guys really should know. But that's the little dilemma I have with these videos. But I'm not complaining, because again, compared to what I was doing beforehand, I very much enjoy what I'm doing more, so I can't complain. But if we take that off to the side and worry about the photo that we got now, I think the little scene, again, more landscape, nothing new, but I think just the way how the trees are looking, maybe possibly even a leading line, if you may see it. That's what we got going on here. So again, I'm kind of not in stable ground right now, but maybe if I were to find a nice place to set up my camera, maybe someplace that's stable enough and also level enough for the camera, because I do take that into consideration when trying to take a photo. I do take that into consideration, but as I see it, it's just all uneven. Or there we go. All right, I think now we got something good now, because I wanna, since I have my shutter speed 1/60 right now, and it's mostly prone to see some shakes, I'm gonna do the timer. I'm gonna shoot the timer, so that way here we don't have any issues. That's just personally how I do it. But yeah, that's mostly what I wanted to inform you guys, that no matter how hard I try, there's just no way I'm gonna be able to do this, or at least upload on a daily basis like I used to. As unfortunate as it may be, I think it's just kind of self-explanatory that this was about to occur. I mean, maybe I also gotta wonder quality over quantity. Maybe if I take my time with a video, but upload less frequently. Maybe that could be an option, but again, I'm still trying to figure that out, and we'll see what happens as this new, I guess, this new series slash I wouldn't say opportunity, but as this new little journey, or this new chapter in our journey continues, I'll go ahead and see, and maybe I'll adjust what's needed, right? But after talking about that, I think we got some pretty good shots here with this little location. Again, it's kind of underexposed for these photos, but I think after taking them into Lightroom, maybe messing around with the colors and the warm, we should be good enough with this photo. So this concludes this little photo scene we got here. Maybe if we can go for one more, possibly one more photo scene, that should wrap up our video today. But again, we're gonna have to see what we can find. I think maybe I might know what we may shoot, but again, we'll see what happens. Okay, I didn't have to search too much for this last photo scene. It's just something kind of simple, kind of generic, really. But just as I was finishing up with the last photo scene, which is, you know, a few feet from over there, it wasn't even far. And I guess since now we're arriving to the little bit of, I guess, what you would consider the golden hour that the sun comes out. I guess you can consider it the sunset in some ways. And just as soon as I was about to leave this area, I just saw the plants over here. They're kind of fairly lit by the sun, as you guys can see. I don't know, me personally, I kind of liked how they look. So that's gonna be the last photo for this video, at least. Again, pretty generic, nothing too you know, eye-catching, to be fair, but maybe just something simple to end it off. That shouldn't be the issue. So right now I can't see a damn thing, so we're probably gonna raise up our ISO for 200, lower our shutter speed. I would say maybe 1/50, maybe even push our f-stop to 2.8, so how maybe we can get a nice portrait. Maybe move it a little bit, maybe something there. So since we're shooting on a low shutter speed, I'm gonna include the timer, so that way here we don't get no issues. But I think this should be a relatively nice, simple, kind of nothing too crazy last photo to kind of end off the day. What I'm actually gonna do is, since I kind of want as much of the plants in focus, I don't know how it's coming out, although I could see it, that's actually pretty good. What we're gonna do, just to make sure, is I'm actually gonna change my focus area, and we're gonna deal it with the center, because I had it in, what would you consider, or what option, in wide. We're gonna focus it on the center. So maybe after there, focusing on the center, maybe we should get some nice results. Or quite frankly, what I could do is just turn this to manual focus, and then I see from there how it looks. Some nice, primarily I guess you would say that the leaves would be the subject, so that's what my main focus would be. I think after checking, we got a nice. So what I'm gonna do is that, and with the timer, hit again. So I'm gonna, like you guys have probably seen, I like to have photos with me as backup, just in case if the photos I take end up wrong. I like to have just some photos as backup, just you know, in any case scenario that I messed up on another, or that I messed up on one photo, I have some as backup, right? think after checking, and that being my last photo for this one, I think I can say that with this video, it comes to an end. Again, I really hope you guys do enjoy these style of videos, because I do take more time. I absolutely take more time, or invest more time with these videos. I try to be as creative now, or a little bit more creative with the shots I'm taking, and just with a little bit of everything. And although I have stated beforehand that day 50 was going to be my analyzed video, I guess, that may be halted for a minute, because I mostly just want to continue experiment more with these style of videos that I'm doing. So that may be hold or postponed probably until another future video. To be honest, I don't even know if I would be doing it, but I'm still gonna have to decide on that. But I hope you guys do enjoy these style of videos. Again, I invest more time with them, not just physically making them, but also behind the scenes. As far as with editing, I do invest more time, and I do plan on adding more elements of whatever the case may be to these videos, so then that way here you guys can be more informed as far as what I'm doing. Who knows, maybe soon, I don't want to jinx anything, or I don't want to spoil anything, but maybe you guys might start seeing on my published photos the settings I use. So then that way here, if you guys got the same camera, you guys will have an idea as far as what the settings I use to capture at least the raw image, right? I don't know, some things like that. I'll try my best to include as much as I can for these videos, because it's definitely something different and unique for me, and I hope it's also something different and unique for you guys as you guys are watching it. So I greatly appreciate it if you guys, give me a little bit of support. But again, we're just testing it out, and we'll see what happens. But other than that, that's all I gotta say for this video. I thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully, depending on how my day goes and how my schedule goes, I'll see you guys in the next video.